Morning. Let's see, what is this? May the 15th? Yeah, May 15th. As you can see, I'm just perched on the front of the Grand Salon, and it's 2024. It'll be a week tonight. This evening, it'll be a week since we left Souk, heading for New Zealand, and we're doing okay here. And I'll show you in a sec. You can see that's the mains on the boom to bed, and over here you can see the pulled out roller furling jib 100%, and the staysail is also furled. There's the staysail, and there is the there's the roller furling jib. So anyhow, we got about 14 to 23 knots of breeze behind us, and Frida's technically have it, although I think Pixie's sailing herself, and Frida is going along for the ride. She's been a real pain, I gotta admit. I gotta tell you, Frida's really been kind of a big disappointment. So she wouldn't hold nothing broad reach. I had eventually use auto for 80-90% of the time until about this time yesterday, when we changed our whole setup. Instead of broad reaching, we pulled out the jib and jibed. It was the wrong direction. They had to put the pole back again, bring the pole back in, deploy the pole out, as you can see here, to the port side, and then unfurl the jib on the port side. So now we've been running for almost 20 hours with the roller furling jib pulled out to windward, slightly to windward. And our course is pretty well exactly where we want to go. We're heading about 205 magnetic, and that's pretty much exactly where we want to go. We are immediately due west of San Francisco by about 600-700 miles. And get this, the big deal for this morning is we're 1/3 of the way. We've gone 800 miles from Souk, and we got 1,600 miles to go to Honolulu. So we're 1/3 of the way, and the ocean temperature's gone from 12.5 to 16.1, I believe, and it's quite amazing. Pixie's never gone better than this. She must be doing 6.5. She's doing 6 to 7 all the time. And riding these waves, they're not that big. They're only 2 meters. I've never once ever thought that one of these could give us, grief, but they certainly do give us motion. She's rolling around down here a little bit, and but we've got all the naggles, wiggles, all clinking, clanking, all taken care of, except for the in-mast wire for the radar. Brent said that would be a problem, and I'm trying to let it go. Anyhow, so yeah, we got a little bit of click there, but that's about it. Anyhow, yeah, so I'm perfectly healthy, absolutely healthy. It's 10:30 in the morning. Sleeping several hours at a time in the middle of the night. Last night was the first night I didn't have to get up umpteen dozen times to do whatever, because this setup is touch wood, sort of bomb-proof. And if they always keep saying you got to go south until you're level with San Francisco before you take the turn and turn head west to Hawaii, which is exactly what we're doing. We're about 134 degrees west longitude, so that's 10 meridians west, and I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. And then so we're 134 degrees west longitude, and we're opposite San Francisco at I think it's 38 degrees north latitude. So somewhere around 30 or 34 or so we'll come around. But I'm hoping these northeast trades are actually sort of northerly breeze now, as you can see. Maybe it'll swing around as we come around underneath the North Pacific, eastern North Pacific high, and run like this. Maybe we won't have to change one doggone thing. We're just gonna ride this wave all the way around to Hawaii. That would be very nice. There's no chafe going on. It's all good. Yesterday morning, the old jib sheet chafed through on the lazy sheet. It was just a tangled mess. But luckily, we just happened to have a Superstar backup, brand new jib sheet, 120 feet long, and it's maybe a little narrow. It's like 9 millimeters instead of 11 or 12, but it's working beautifully. And the boom vang came apart, blew off its anchor on the mast yesterday also. So we got no boom vang, but we got a new jib sheet, and and it's all good. You can see it's sort of like slowly clearing a little bit. Morning clear. It was about 80% fog, or cloud, and now it's only about 40-60%. I gotta admit it, I'm getting pretty soft, and this is so you know, as of the last 3 mornings, I've used the heater. I use the heater for about a half an hour. It gets kind of toasty down there, really nice S-bar heater, and I even use the head for a couple of days now, so I'm getting pretty soft. But yeah, so we're all good. That's the terminal end of the spinnaker pole, upper end of the thing, and that's the main. Yeah, that's the main, and right behind me there, that's the trysail. Through the trysail for quite a while, broad reaching, trying to get Frida to carry it, but she wouldn't. She just wouldn't do it. It ticks me off to no end. Anyhow, it's a very uncomfortable feeling. It's the most uncomfortable feeling I've ever had at sea, depending upon an electronic gadget to steer the boat, because God, you can't do that for long, right? It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's very difficult, and once she's in the groove, she's just really great, and so there we are. It's a beautiful day, really. 1/3 of the way, 800 down, 1,600 to go. The worst 800 down. We're off the Washington-Oregon coast. We're finished with that. We're closing in on the middle of California. Pretty soon we'll get California to bed. And then and it's getting warmer and warmer, although you would never know it yet. Anyway, the ocean is. Anyway, it's gone from, like I said, 12.5 or something to 16.1. And maybe it's not quite as cold. And it's been drizzly, but never really horribly rainy. Just cold, really cold. And I'm very entertained with the three-body problem stream. I'm almost finished the first book. Thank you, Eric. Spectacular. I'm in another world there. It's very good. It goes really well with Brief History of Time and Amateur Astronomy. So we're going to ride this here planet covered with water. Go figure, eh? Where does the water come from? People just ignore that. Oh yeah, it just came from asteroids. Yeah, right. I believe that. I'm like, boy, that's a lot of asteroids. Yeah, there's a lot of water. Anyway, so there you go. Maybe I'll turn this thing around and show you what's going on. Oh, 1/3 done. Cathy's right, man. Poppy, you're right. It's cold. A little isolated with all the electronic failure. We had a real tough start. So it was quite isolated here. We got a little bit of tick, tick, tick on the YB tracker. Thank goodness for the YB tracker, because the Iridium Go went poo-poo the first day. And then no help there at all, whatever. So anyhow, we're kind of flying. No more. So much for a weather window. But I have Poppy back there giving me waypoints, and we're doing fine. Okay. All right. Have a good one. 1/3 done. Okay. Love you all. Bye-bye now.